I'm Katie, and today we're talking about one of the biggest decisions when making a Disney World or Disneyland trip, and that is where to stay. In this episode, we're comparing a variety of Disney owned resorts and good neighbor hotels across both Disney World and Disneyland, from fully immersive, themed resorts to value driven options just outside the parks. Before we dive in, we want to be clear that Castle Chatter is not affiliated with Disney, Disney destinations, or any hotel brands that are mentioned in this episode. Nothing you hear today is sponsored. Everything we are sharing is based on personal experiences, real stays, and firsthand knowledge. There is no one size fits all best hotel, and our goal today is to help you understand the differences so you can choose what fits for your family, your travel style, your priorities, and your budget. So, whether you're planning your very first Disney trip or your 15th, let's talk hotels.
Welcome back to Castle Chatter. For those of you that haven't seen our first podcast, go watch it. But I'm Kylie, and I'm a huge Disneyland girly. Love World, love all the other theme parks, but land just has my heart. And for that reason, I have stayed at pretty much every hotel. I've stayed at all three on property hotels and hundreds of the off property hotels, the Good Neighbor hotels, all the hotels that they partner with. Um, but my favorite one, without a doubt, is Disney's Grand California Hotel. It's right in the middle of downtown Disney. The whole hotel is feels like a warm lodge. It's very focused on like Napa meets Disney. From the second you walk into the lobby, they have a fireplace going, a piano player in the lobby who's always playing Disney tunes and just really like romantic feeling vibes. You just feel really like welcome and home and really warm there. I can't really explain the feeling, but you just have to stay once in your life. We've stayed at every different holiday and when there wasn't a holiday going on. Our most recent stay was for Christmas, and we walked into the lobby, and there's a giant gingerbread house set up. They have a huge tree that goes to the top of the lodge, it feels like, and it's like 20 feet in the air, all decorated. They always have Santa sitting in the front and do like pictures with Santa and stories with Santa. You can get hot cocoa and hot cider by the fireplace. It's just really homey feeling. Um, the huge plus about staying at this hotel that's like one of the number one reasons people book it, I think, is it has its own entrance into California Adventure. So you don't have to go out to downtown Disney and go to the main entrance. You literally go down to your lobby, go out the side, and there's a private entrance right into California Adventure. Scan your ticket, and you're in. That is huge. It takes you right out into California Adventure by like the Redwood Creek, where if you haven't been there before, they have like little trails for kids, like a tire swing, a rock climbing wall, big tree house, all this really fun stuff. It's like my go-to place when I need a second and I just want to let my kids burn some energy. That's where we go. So it takes you out right there. But that is a huge plus because you can be in the park and need a nap, and you're like a 5-minute walk to your hotel versus having to walk through downtown Disney or walk across the street. Another thing they have is they have their own security line. So if you do want to go the downtown Disney way and go into Disneyland, they have their own private security lane. And so you don't have that huge long line that you guys see on TikTok that backs up to the street. You don't get that there. You get like maybe 10, 20 people. So all of those are really luxury, I would say. It's like one of the main reasons we stay. You just really feel like you're staying at the highest end you can in their parks. Uh, you walk into the hotel, they greet you. You really feel kinda like royalty, like you're a celebrity a little bit. So that is like if I could encourage anybody that wants like that high-end luxury feel, that's where I would go. If you also stay club level, you get free breakfast and snacks throughout the day. They do a wine and evening appetizer. It's just really top notch. So I would say that's my go-to if we can go. It is the most expensive. It's like their top notch hotel, but if you can swing it, you got to do it. So that's where we normally stay. I have stayed at Pixar and the Disneyland Hotel, and both are immaculate, but the Grand just blows it all out of the water. So after this, we'll attach some clips that I took for my Halloween trip when we went, and we have some pool day clips and some hotel lobby clips and all that. So I will share those and the ones from Christmas just so you guys can kind of see what we're talking about. Aside from that, if I'm trying to budget, last year I took like 4 trips, so I kind of had to like, "Okay, hubby, can we take one more? I'll do it a little cheaper," you know? If I go that route, I stay across the street at the Candy Cane Inn. That hotel is by far one of the most magical non-Disney hotels I've ever stayed at. The whole hotel is, like, wrapped in lights. It just feels like you're at a Disney hotel, but you're not. It is privately owned by, like, a family, so feel like they just really take the extra care at that hotel. They're one of the only hotels that does a free shuttle all day. So it starts at 7 AM and the last one runs 30 minutes after the park closes. And it's like a little trolley. It's really the cutest thing,
So
but
cute.
I love that trolley. That's really nice because the shuttles that run from the other hotels are like $7 to $8 an adult and $4 to $5 a kid per day. So if you're going 4 days, you're right there at like $60, just on shuttles. So
They also have free parking.
yep, and free parking. They're one of the only hotels that
Ooh.
do
No
it. All
hotels
the
around there do
others
it.
charge. Yeah. Most of the other hotels, minimum's like $37 a day to park. So if you
Yeah.
can, Candy Cane Inn is the one. And believe it or not, it sells out quick. Like
Yes.
we're about to book our trip and I was considering that hotel. And I'm like, if we're gonna do that hotel, we need to book it now because next week it's going to be sold out for the year. It always is, especially Christmas time, because they do the whole Christmas thing. They decorate for Christmas. They have special things in the lobby, all that. That hotel also gives you a free upgraded breakfast. So it's not like a standard, powdered
Yeah, it's
eggs
actually good.
breakfast.
Right.
It's gourmet. So they do like the
Actually
Mickey
good.
waffles, upgraded pastries, all that stuff. So all around, just the whole stay, they just really like it's all inclusive, it feels like. So that is my go-to if I'm staying across the street.
That sounds like I need to add that to my, California
It's
trip this
Yeah,
year.
if you're gonna do
fabulous.
Disneyland and you need to save a little, that would be like
Love, love, love.
my first recommendation. It is so good. So we'll put in some clips of that one too, just so you guys can kind of see the feel that we're talking about. And I'll see if I have any of like the breakfast pictures so we can show you guys that. But it's really good.
It is.
Now my girlies are gonna tell you about Disney World and the best
Woohoo.
hotels there.
Melissa, you wanna go first?
Sure. Okay, so I have a few favorites. I love most of them. Seriously, truly, except like Saratoga Springs. Okay, but no, for real.
No shade, no shade.
No shade. It's just too big. I don't like it. Okay, the Contemporary is hands down my favorite resort on Disney property. It does not get as much love as it used to, but it definitely should. Growing up, it was my dream hotel to stay at the hotel that had the monorail going through it. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. And my kids still think it's the greatest thing ever. We stayed a few months ago in a theme park view room, and I am spoiled. I may never book another hotel anywhere else. Watching the fireworks from your balcony every single night over Magic Kingdom is hands down my favorite thing in the entire world. Getting to watch my kids watch the fireworks from our balcony, not having to deal with the crowds. It's piped in through the television. It was amazing, and I 10 out of 10 recommend. It was worth every dollar.
And we will be putting a little clip in because she went TikTok viral for that. So we're gonna put that in here. Too.
Totally worth it though. Another one of my favorite things about the resort is you can see the water parade from it. So that's very fun. You can also walk to Magic Kingdom. Even though you may not feel like walking to Magic Kingdom, it's only about a 10-minute walk. You do have your own security line, so you don't have to fight through everyone else. It's really fabulous walk if you don't want to wait on the monorail at night, at the end of the night, and at the end of parties waiting for the monorail. It's not fun, but it's a really great walk. Yeah, so the Contemporary is by far my favorite deluxe resort. If we're talking value, I love Art of Animation. We stay there a lot. We have 3 kids, so a family suite works well for us.
I feel like those rooms though are like if you're taking your kids for the first time and they walk into a room and they have like a Cars or a Little Mermaid room, like that immediately sets the tone for the trip and they're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, like this is the coolest thing ever."
Absolutely. Disney Value Resorts kill it with theming. Even if you're looking
The
at the
themes,
All-Stars.
I'm like,
Amazing.
Even the
for the
All-Star
price, are you
resorts.
kidding? Yeah, are you kidding? For the price, that is like, the theming is so good. It's so good.
Yeah, and don't hate on the All-Stars because they are actually
No.
fabulous. If I didn't have 3 kids and need the extra space, it's amazing. The rooms are great. They're clean. You have over-the-top Disney theming everywhere you look. You're still going to get early entry. You're still going to get transportation to the parks. You're still going to get the movies outside. You're still getting all of the Disney magic for the price that you're going to pay to stay anywhere off-site. Like,
And
it's
there's
just
almost always, always, always a promotion that applies to those all-star resort rooms.
absolutely.
Always. I have saved clients hundreds, and they're always the
Mhm.
all-stars. I'm like, hey, I'll take it. Like, saving my clients $600,
Yep.
we're there.
I have clients who won't stay anywhere else. Like, they love the
Yeah.
All-Stars. That is their resort. And I'm like, you know what? You got
I
it.
don't blame them. Don't blame
Well,
you.
even for like the military community, because the hotels change every year for who gets
Mhm.
like the military discount. All-Star is always on there. It is always guaranteed to get the military
So
discount.
good. So good. Did you guys see, side note, did you guys see the new freaking annual pass that's going to be for the military members?
Yes.
One of my childhood best friends texted me and was like, the military pass for all year round is like $400. I'm like, you're joking. Like, sign me up. I'm signing up for the military tomorrow.
Right? Right? I'm
Yes.
enlisting.
I am enlisting. Do you need me? Wherever you need me, I'm here because that is
Just
worth
put me
it.
close to a Disney theme park, please.
Yep.
Can I select Florida for my base of choice? Is that okay?
Hey, I can deal with California.
Gosh.
Don't worry.
Too good, too good. She texted me and I was like, can I have 2 wives? Like, could we get married? Jeez. I told Shane, I'm like, hey, have you ever thought about joining the military? They have like this really cool special going on right now. You
Dude,
should.
I have tried to convince Brian. He's like, no. I'm like,
Shane
okay.
used to want to. He used to want to, but I mean, when you're like 30, you're kind of like late to the game at that
Yeah.
point. So he's like, I don't know. But a $400 annual pass, maybe he'll do it for me. Maybe he will.
Okay. My favorite resort is Disney's Wilderness Lodge. It is the most affordable deluxe resort at Disney World. So if you're wanting more of like that deluxe feel, but you don't want to go too much into like cost, I always recommend Wilderness Lodge. Like the Grand Californian, it kind of gives you that outdoorsy type feel, like a little bit more rustic, but Wilderness Lodge is more geared towards like the Pacific Northwest. So you'll see things like the hot geysers and everything is, like outdoor. I think like more outdoorsy, like Paul Bunyan
Yellowstone
type. Yeah,
vibes.
like
Yeah, all that.
it is the only deluxe resort near Magic Kingdom that does not have monorail access. You can only get to Magic Kingdom by boat or bus.
The
And
boat is nice.
the boat is very
is
nice,
nice.
and we like to kind of do the resort line. So we kind of go to all the different resorts when we're not crunched for time. But I do like how like their pool is absolutely beautiful. You have like the views of all the different geysers, like their geyser that blows up every like hour. And my kids are always like, "Oh, let's go watch it. Let's go watch it." So we sit down by Geyser Point, and it's like an outdoor bar. You can order regular food, and they do their s'mores out there. Chip and Dale come out sometimes. I think the last time we were there, I think I have pictures. It was Goofy who was out for the s'mores, and that was great.
I love Goofy.
Guys, we always do Whispering Canyon when we're there, and we always do
That's good.
breakfast. And not to give spoilers because we don't give spoilers about Whispering Canyon here. Ask for ketchup. We always ask for ketchup. And have
Valid.
manners because if you don't have manners, I'll just hope you have a really nice server. As far as like the rooms, I like how not only are they just like your standard like deluxe type rooms, but if you're a DVC member, you've got the DVC cabins that they just built. They're actually building more lakeside cabins for Wilderness Lodge. They have walking trails And they're like as if you were doing Fort Wilderness and you still have that kind of comforting, I'm going to go ride a horse or I'm going to go explore over here. And they have like a little area where I always take my kids. It's in the DVC lodge, kind of. And they have like interactive game tables. And so we'll go in there and the kids will just kind of hang out and use these interactive game tables so they can play like solitaire or like trivia, all these different games on these. They're like
You're like, "Mom
pool-sized
needs a
tables.
moment. You guys
Yes.
go
Right?
do what you need to do."
Mom's gonna sit by this fireplace and enjoy life, and you can sit here and play with your technology. But it's nice because it's kind of tucked back and it's actually right next to the lobby, so you don't have to go like too far, but it still gives you like that cozy tucked back feel. And your kids are safe. I let my kids kind of run around outside while I sit by the fire, and it's great. But for value, I actually prefer to go off property to Drury. I have stayed at Drury probably 3 or 4 times now since they've opened because they're a newer off-property hotel that is a good neighbor with Disney. And we prefer them because you get, as an adult, you get 3 drinks every evening for happy hour from 5 to 7. And it's for every night of your stay. And then their appetizers or like their kickback hour from 5 to 7 is like I've been able to use that as like a meal for my kids. Like it's our down day. We're not really going anywhere, let's just go and eat at the kickback hour. So they usually have things like mac and cheese, nachos. We've had pulled pork sliders. We've had all sorts of stuff. And we've been able to kind of utilize that as like a meal. And then their breakfast is kind of like you were saying with candy cane. It's not like your traditional, like, here's your bagels and your box cereal. They
Yeah.
have Mickey waffles, and it's like a special like side to the bar. Like you have to go around the corner and they make your Mickey waffles. They've got regular waffles, but they've got like eggs and sausage and biscuits and gravy.
See,
And I've had
goes
hash
so far for me.
browns
I'm like, "That sounds good. Like, let's sign me up."
for a really good price point. And
Yeah.
then they also have like your regular, just like one king or like 2 queen rooms, but they also have like 2 bedroom suites, which is really nice for like your larger families. I
And
think the
fireworks views.
bonus. Yes, I have videos. We're gonna attach those. I stayed while Disney Springs was still doing their drone show, and I was able to see the drone show, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Magic Kingdom fireworks all from my room. So I will now only request for upper level rooms
Mhm.
and always with the balcony. And it's nice because like you see like one park start and then this park starting and then this park
Mhm.
starting and then you're watching them all kind of like
So
flow and
magical.
wave together. And it's great. Like so you're still getting like that theme park view in a sense
Mhm.
on a budget, a nice
On a
budget.
budget. We love a budget.
On a nice
Absolutely.
budget. And they have a good shuttle. But the only downside I will say to Drury is their parking is $27 a night. So it's a pretty steep price point, but their shuttles are free.
Okay, so you don't
Kind
have
of
to pay for
balances
both.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can walk to Disney Springs.
I love Disney
Yeah.
Springs.
Yeah.
It's like Downtown Disney times 3.
It used to
I
be
miss
named Downtown Disney.
I'll say I
Really?
miss downtown
Yeah.
Disney. Disney Springs is not the vibe for me.
It's not the same vibe. It's not.
Should we say worst hotel? Like, have you guys had a horrible hotel
Ooh.
experience?
Okay, seriously, I don't like Saratoga
Ooh.
Springs.
Stop. I
You
love
mentioned
Saratoga
yours, yeah.
Springs.
It really has nothing to do with the hotel itself. It's just so spread out. And I hate
See,
hotels that
we
have
didn't do the
internal bus
hotel.
systems.
We did the tree
Uh,
house.
Okay, that's a different story. That's not the same thing, and you know it. That's like staying at the Poly in the bungalows and being like, but I stayed at the Poly. No, you didn't.
No, you
Not the same, not the same.
Hey, the only reason we were able to stay at the treehouse was that cast member discount during the DCP.
Listen,
It was still like $900 a
I'm
night.
sure.
That's where
Very
the grand gets. Like
sane.
Christmas time, it's like 800 a night. I'm like, ooh, that is
Mhm.
steep. It's
but you
steep.
still always go back and pay it.
Because, I mean, if you guys all of you that are gonna be watching this haven't noticed, like, I feel like a resort is really important to your stay. Like,
Mhm.
a lot of
Absolutely.
people do resort days. Like, I don't
Yep.
know if you've ever
Mhm.
never gotten this recommendation, like, as a travel agent, I always encourage my clients, like,
Mhm.
spend a day at the resort. Like, even if it's your
Yes.
check-in day, try to get there early because
Mhm.
the theming, the
Mhm.
pools, the luxury that you can experience, the in the Grand, they have, Disney movies playing, and they have these
Yep.
tiny little rocking chairs for the kids,
Yep.
and, like, you sit there, the parents sit by the fire and order a hot
Mhm.
cocoa, like, it's just magical in itself, and I feel like sometimes you miss out on that when you're so focused on, like, getting to the park and
Yep.
getting your lightning
Absolutely.
lanes booked and running to
Mhm.
Peter Pan or whatever it is, but this year and the past 2 years, and I'm gonna keep doing this, but we leave at, like, 2 in the morning, drive because it's,
Mhm.
like, 7 hours, get there by 9 a.m., and we have a whole day at
Yep.
the resort
Mhm.
if we want it, day in
Mhm.
downtown Disney. There are so many things that you can miss out on when you
Yep.
don't, like, worry about those things. So, if we could recommend anything, it would
Mhm.
be pick a good resort, do your
Mhm.
research, let us do your research for you,
Yes.
and really, like, have a day at the resort. It's really
Yes.
relaxing and super magical in itself.
Yeah. I think too, also, like, with the Disney World side of things, like, some of your benefits that you get with booking a Disney hotel is, like, your mini golf. Your family gets a free round of
Yeah,
mini golf,
Yeah.
and I feel like that doesn't get utilized enough. We always go.
yeah.
And so that's what we do, like, on our check-in day. We're gonna go play some mini golf and enjoy ourselves. And even, like, the little discount books that you get for, like, the stuff at Disney Springs, like, utilize those. Like, that's part of what you're paying for. Utilize
Yeah.
it.
And every Disney resort, even the budget ones, they're going to offer activities throughout the day. So, like, if you
Mhm.
go into your lobby, there's going to be a list of all these things that are going on. Like, check it out. Slow down, take time, do the things at the
Mhm.
resorts. There's normally s'mores one night a week. They do movies on the big screen or out by the pool. Like, it's fabulous.
Some of
Those
my
ladies
best
and guys at
memories
the pool are
yeah,
great.
some of my best memories
Absolutely.
with my kids have been made on resort days, like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
truly. Book your dining, book a resort
Yep.
hotel, restaurant, book that on your
Mhm.
check-in day so that when you're in the park, you don't have to leave,
Yep.
but then you get the magic of that.
Mhm.
Pixar is doing a Pixar mini golf right now, and I had a client stay there and said it was
Ooh.
actually so much fun. They had the best time, and I'm like, I'm telling you, like they don't offer these things because they're lame. They offer them
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because it's just an extra magical thing you get
Mhm.
for staying on property. It's
Yep.
worth it.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah. Hey,
Well, we are so glad you guys came around to listen to our second podcast. We're really excited for this. We hope it takes off one day, but for now, we're just having a really good time talking about all the things we love, all the things we don't love, and trying to give you guys the best tips and tricks. Melissa is going to remind you guys about our giveaway. We're going to extend it one more week just to give more of you guys an opportunity to join in and hopefully win something. So she's going to talk about that, and then we'll post a little clip of what it is so you guys can enter in.
Yes. So if you missed our first show, we announced our giveaway. We were going to let it run for a week and then announce the winner. But with Christmas and New Year's and all the things going on, we decided to extend it a little bit so that more people can enter. There is a post on our Facebook, Castle Chatter, and there's a post on our Instagram, Castle Chatter. Please go find that post, tag your friends, make sure you're following us. And that's really all that you need to do to be entered. And we
Oh,
will
God.
choose a winner of this next week on our very next episode, this time for real next week. So make sure you're getting entered.
Additionally, we all have some upcoming trips coming up. Next week, me and Melissa will be in Universal. I know
Yes.
Katie and Haley both have a cruise coming up. So we're going to try to gear some of our next podcast towards those things with some real life experiences that we have on those trips. And we really like the idea of really entering clips in just to give you guys a feel of what the things that we're experiencing. We're going on a VIP tour, so we're getting some really like behind the
Yes.
scenes stuff. And then we'll get some more on the cruise stuff. So please stay tuned. And we're going to try to keep doing this at least once a week. So you guys should be seeing some new stuff come in.